Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight, bought from Low Cost Beer, who are doing some amazing beers at the moment. They really are having a bonanza of decent beers. Um, this is Caecilius from Dig Brew Company in an Alpha Delta, and it's their West Coast Imperial IPA. Caecilius, get in some. Get in what? I can't read that. Okay. Oh, it's Estinato. So West Coast style Imperial IPA. So on the old ABV front, it's 9%. Oh, nice little starter beer for the evening session. Jolly good show. Yeah. You're gonna go big. That's what she said. So, gotta say, not been a bad day today. Weather, at certain times of the day, I mean, although it was a bit chuffing cold sat on the mower, to be fair, but at certain times of the day, the weather's been absolutely bang on. Let's put that there. There we go. Get your cameras out. Look at that. It's like a treat. You know, after you've been at work, God, you can see the red face on me. Um, it's like to come home and get yourself a beer. It's just like a treat. Goodness, what's up with my face? I'm all blotchy here. I have been sat on the mower today though, and it was cold, really cold on the mower. And then I get off the mower, the sun comes out, and you're like, it's lovely and warm. So, orangey looking pour, golden orange. Well, I won't say gold, well, more golden, I think. 5 mils of white head. Pineapple, melon. Ooh, that is bursting with fruit flavours. Not getting the ABV as yet. You know that's coming. So, um, because it's low cost affiliated video, I suppose. The fact that I bought it from low cost, I've just had my low cost mega beer haul coming. So a big beer haul from low cost. Like I say, they've got some stunning one-offs on their site at the moment, and you know they make them for me. They makes themselves very relevant. But just pick the dog's poo up. Just making sure I didn't get any near my hands. I was using the bush manager, but yeah, cracking day at work. Mowed off the lawns front and back, striped them up, and even at this time of the year, the mower performing absolutely amazing. And you know, you can't beat a super striped lawn, beds that look good, hedges that are trimmed, pathways blown, new beddings, new beds that I've put in, and one to put in next week. I've got 2 days, and I'm hoping that the week has worked enough for me to scrape it off quite easily. But I've got 2 days to go at it next week. Um, because I've got to get the plants in anyway. So it's like a 2 day treat. So next week at one site, I've got 2 days working on one project, i.e. that. And at the Cockliff, the one nearer to me, I'm only there a day next week. At that site, I'm depending on how much I get done tomorrow, I might be starting the bank. So I've got this big bank that I've got to, and it's not been touched for 7 years. So it's not the easiest of jobs. Full of bricks and ramel, and I'm going to scab off. What they call scab off is get the spade and just flick off the top layer. Basically, chuck it down to the bottom of the bank because it's full of bloody weed seeds and it's no good enough for ornament. Give the bank a rake. Top of the bank, mixture of fuchsias, forsythia, at the top of the bank. So that's going to be a screen. That's going to grow, and I don't give a monkeys what happens to that. It can grow as big as it likes because it doesn't matter one iota. Below, initially, I'm planting strawberries, and we're going to have a strawberry bank. Well, so far at least. Till they run out of strawberries, and then I'll have to revert to something else, probably flowers, daisies or something. And the hope is to flood the bank with plants so that the weeds don't come back. There's the hope. And to just create something amazing. I'm a few days away from my 18 months of being there. The job saved my life. There's no doubt about it. I was in the darkest of places down that other job. I was in the middle of a war zone between lots of factors, bad factors, all surrounded by dodgy, bad people. And to be where I am, and this is the year we push on so many flipping, pushing from every single direction, and it's going to be amazing. I'm really, really, really looking forward to this year when spring comes, and winning. It's all about winning, little wins. I don't mean big wins. I'd love to win the lottery, but So, gotta say, really enjoying this. Obviously, it's really cold in here. This is the beer room. This time of year, I don't need to worry about a fridge. I've turned the fridge off because it's no point. Absolutely no point. But in the summer months, I will. For those beers that require cooler temperatures, I will put it back on again. And I've got the beer wall, not the beer wall, the beer shed project coming soon. As soon as I've got the fence on the front out the way, then I know how much wood I've got left. And that's coming. I bet I need more wood. I bet I ain't got enough wood to do what I need to do. So it's going to be interesting. This is what life's about. It keeps your brain in good fettle. Still struggling with anxiety. I won't, I will admit that, still struggling. But I've come to the conclusion that, I think it's just something I'm just going to have to live with that anxiety feeling. And it's just like something that just doesn't want to go away for whatever reason. Strange, isn't it? If you could kick it into touch, you would do. Unfortunately, I got no switch that I can just switch off. That's proper decent, that is. It's going down lovely. A bit strong, really, for the first beer, but I wanted to do something different for the first beer. Lovely flavours coming through. I will have a look at what it says on the back, if I can read it. So a lot of hops. It's Bravo, Amarillo, Simcoe, Cascade, Centennial, Cryo, and Columbus Cryo. Okay, so a couple of cryos. And Dig Brew Company from Birmingham, so not far away. Um, from us, I must remember to put the est established in Horto. That's what that would be, wouldn't it? Yeah, I must remember to put the rest of the Doodaron title, the name of the beer. So, one more day at work, 3-day weekend, 3 days at work, 3-day weekend. Get in. See, I've got to get my holidays in, and I've never been in a job, never, that I have struggled because I'm not bothered about taking holidays, and it's strange. You know, you get to 50 years old. I mean, yeah, I might look older. I don't know these days. But to be in a job where you're not bothered about taking holidays is amazing. You know, it's truly transforming. There's a job for us all out there. Trust me. If it can happen to me, it can happen to everyone. Are there things that annoy me? Yeah. There's always going to be something that annoys you in a job situation. And for me, the best thing for me to do is just ignore it and just crack on with what I'm doing. Yeah. And do what I do because I'm not working for most of the other people there. I'm working basically for my family, for myself. And it's my reputation of delivering the best gardening. And oh, dear, what a year. So, really enjoying this. Quite strong. It's a good interpretation of a West Coast. It's really quite strong. But then you've got the Imperial strength to it. So it's got some poke to it. Some good poke, you know. Oh. So at the moment I'm absolutely overrun with I could chuck out 5 videos a day at the moment because I've got 2 beer kits that I need to sort out tonight. I had the ops to, I hadn't done that. So there's 2 videos. I've got um I've got a beer hall up the house and it's a mega beer hall. There's 24 cans that I got from low cost. So, you know, and then obviously doing beer reviews as well. So lots of content on the channel. And then there's this £10 Morrison's challenge. Good old Scott. He's becoming our leader. He's like, in some ways, it's great that because other beer reviewers are jumping on the bandwagon. And, you know, not everyone's going to do it, but a lot are. And by Scott linking and giving him a shout out and saying, oh, this bloke's done it, that bloke's done it, it's great because it gets people noticed. And even if you're a first time beer reviewer, you know, and you're doing Scott's £10 Morrison's challenge, it's a good thing, you know. And it's good for the beer review community. This thing where we're all playing nicely with each other and we're all bumping each other's channels. I just wish that from the top all the way down they'd bump each other's channels because I do think that people come into the community, watch, say, one beer reviewer, and then think, oh, yeah, he's not my cup of tea, and then don't bother. And yet they're missing out because there's a personality that suits your style, shall we say. And we're all different. You know, my beer reviews are quite unique to anybody else's. Yeah. And the fact that there's actually 5 YouTube Nottingham beer reviewers now is gobsmacking for me. It's but obviously people come and go. You know, people do it and then get bored of it, or they don't think the channels are growing, or they don't see, you know, I think everybody likes to see it, you know, that someone's watching your videos for one, that someone's commenting two, and it gives you a little bit of a perk. And sometimes, and then also, if you tag in breweries and they like, you know, you're reviewing their beer. If you do a good review of their beer, then I think that a like back, or even a, and if it's a good review, you know, put it on the brewery's channel, and that to me is awesome. I've had it with quite a few breweries where they've actually shared my beer review on their channel, and you know, it gives you a bit of a boost. They don't have to, you know, no one has to do anything for anyone. You know, I don't have to tag any breweries in, but I do. I do, because it gets names out there. People look at this beer and they think, oh, I like the sound of that. And that's what beer reviewing's about. You're basically a beer influencer, but you're a proper beer influencer rather than these people on Instagram that post pictures of beer with the boobs hanging out and or with the top off. Oh, look at me. I've got my 3,000 Instagram subscribers. Yeah, but you don't actually bloody do out. You know, you're not actually contributing. You're taking a photo. You're writing for about 10 minutes, if that, or you're showing your tops off, and you do see that. Instagram's terrible for it. And if any ladies watch this, what do you think about that as well? I might have to do a let's talk video, because and there's another video I need to do. I need to. I've got BrewDog to talk about. So it's not going to be just beer reviews. There's issues that need to be raised, and I have my own viewpoint, especially when it comes to the climate. Being a gardener, being someone who is climate friendly for the most part, at least. So really enjoyed this. Don't want to talk too long, but yeah, lovely looking pour. Look at that pour, beautiful. 9% hits well. I got melon and pineapple and other tropical flavours along the way, and I've really enjoyed it. It's got me talking, and that's all that beer does. You have a beer, you enjoy the beer, you get talking. You know, it's not always about getting drunk. It's about talking. It's about social interaction. Trust me, I get as much out of beer reviews as maybe other people do. For me, a good 4.55 out of 5. Big thanks to Low Cost Beer for stocking this, and because I've never had known. And Dig Brewing Attic, Alpha Delta Attic Brewing nearby as well. But anyway, yeah, Alpha Delta, fantastic collaboration. Cheers all. Yeah, 4.55, and we'll see you soon. Beer review or something else, you never know.